Anxiety lives in the future. Regret lives in the past. But peace only exists now. Anxiety. It's the silent storm that most of us deal with every day. The constant what ifs and the racing thoughts or fear of losing control. But over 2,000 years ago, a group of philosophers had already mapped out a way to face these feelings, not by running from them, not by denying them and squashing them. It's by transforming the way that we see them. These people were the Stoics, and their ideas weren't just abstract philosophy. They were mental training systems designed for chaotic, unpredictable lives. The same kind of world that we live in today. In this video, we're going to break down 7 Stoic techniques that can help you manage your anxiety right now. You can stop your mind from spiraling, start to see the calm in life, see more focus, and gain more control. Step number 1, the dichotomy of control. The cornerstone of Stoicism is simple but life-changing. Some things are within our control and others are not. Epictetus. Anxiety often comes from us trying to control what we can't. We worry about how people see us and what might happen tomorrow. We worry about our failures and our mistakes, or if something will possibly go wrong. The Stoic mindset says, stop fighting the uncontrollable. Instead, redirect your energy towards something that you can control. Your actions, your choices, your perspective. When you feel anxious, pause for a second and ask, is this within my control? If it is, change it. If not, release it. Every time you do this, you teach your mind to stop wasting energy on the impossible. And that shift alone cuts anxiety in half. Step number 2, negative visualization. This one might sound strange at first, but it's another one of the most powerful Stoic exercises for inner peace. The Stoics called it premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of misfortune. It means visualizing the worst possible outcomes, not to dwell on them, but to diffuse it. Imagine losing your job or being embarrassed or failing at something important. Picture it and then ask yourself, would I survive this? Almost always the answer is yes. By imagining that worst case scenario calmly, you take back your power and you stop being surprised by life's challenges and start being able to prepare for them. It's not pessimism, it's emotional armor. Step number 3, voluntary discomfort. Modern life teaches us to seek comfort, but comfort is what makes us fragile. The Stoics practice something radical, voluntary discomfort. They would sleep on floors, they would take cold baths, wear rough clothes, or eat simple food. Not out of self-punishment, but as a reminder that they could endure anything. Seneca wrote, set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, saying to yourself the while, is this the condition that I feared? When you start to train your mind to be okay with discomfort, anxiety loses its grip. You start realizing that most of what you fear isn't actually that bad. Try this. Once a week, do something mildly uncomfortable on your end, right? Do it on purpose. Walk without your phone or a cold shower. Maybe skip your favorite comfort food. You'll start to feel more in control of yourself and less controlled by fear. Step number 4, Amor Fati, the love of fate. If anxiety is the resistance to what is, then Amor Fati, the love of fate, is its antidote. The idea is this: don't just accept what happens, embrace it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, a blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into. In other words, whatever happens, turn it into fuel. When something goes wrong, whether it's a traffic jam or rejection or plans that fall apart, instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, how can I use this? It shifts your perspective from victim to participant, from panic to purpose. And when life becomes unpredictable, as it always does, this mindset helps to keep you grounded and calm, no matter what comes up. Step number 5, memento mori. Remember, you will die. This is one of my personal favorites, and at first, this one actually sounds kind of dark, but it's very freeing. Memento mori means remember, you will die. To the Stoics, this wasn't about fear. It was about perspective. When you remember how temporary life is, small worries lose their weight. That comment that someone made about you, that missed opportunity, None of it matters as much as we think. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. When you keep morality in mind, anxiety begins to fade because you stop living life in what ifs and you start living it now. Step number 6, journaling. Marcus Aurelius's meditations were never meant to be published. They were his private journal entries. Journaling is how you turn Stoic ideas into habits. It's where philosophy meets psychology. Each night, ask yourself 3 questions. 1, what went well today? 2, what could I have handled better? And 3, what did I worry about that actually didn't happen? This simple practice retrains your brain to notice progress, not problems. It grounds you, builds awareness, and replaces that reactive anxiety with reflection. Step number 7, last but not least, the present moment. I'll explain. The final Stoic technique is the simplest out of all of them. And although it's the simplest, it's also the hardest. Stay in the present moment. Anxiety lives in the future. Regret lives in the past. But peace only exists now. Epictetus said, do not seek for things to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do. Every time your mind drifts to what might be wrong, bring it back down to what's actually in front of you. Your breath, your body, that moment. That's where Stoicism and mindfulness completely overlap, where philosophy truly becomes peace. Let's wrap this up. Anxiety doesn't disappear overnight, and it'd be foolish and naive to say so. But with these Stoic tools, you can control what you can. Visualize calmly, embrace discomfort, love your fate, remember mortality, reflect daily, and live in the moment. You start to build something stronger than calm. You begin to build your inner freedom. That's what the Stoics were teaching all along. Freedom not from the world, but from your own thoughts. If you found this video helpful, share it to someone who's been feeling overwhelmed lately, and subscribe for more Stoic insights on living with peace and purpose in our modern day society. But until next time, keep on growing.